Okay, so we're into round 6 of GDKO 2022, but before I get talking about it, let's have a look at round 5 results first. So in first place we had a game called Behind the Screen by JJ and Friends. Really good game. Love the blend of sort of 2D and 3D there. Really good. Definitely recommend checking that out. And in 6th place, or joint 6th even, we had Jump Night. I did predict that this would be in first place. Got that a bit wrong. Did I get my prediction for my own game right? Nope. Because we're in joint 9th place. Still a really good score. So I did predict I would be in 7th place. But I'm still very happy with that. So let's go back to round 6 now. And the task for this round was to make a 1-button game, and it's going to be judged on how well the audio fits the game. And you may notice that there's actually less rounds. So there was originally going to be 10 rounds planned, but it has been reduced, which means this is now the semi-final of GDKO. Never thought I'd get there, but really pleased that I have. And this time, instead of the community judging, it's going to be down to the GDKO judges. And there's only going to be 5 spots in that final round. So let's have a little look at the game that I created. So it's called Egg Baguette. And this is, I'll just scroll down so you can sort of see the different sounds that I've got there. So most of it was created by myself. There are a few that are sort of licensed out for free. So let's just get into it. And I'll just click on the full screen button as well. This is just a title page, so press space to start. And the instructions are in the game. This is the distance, the best distance and our current distance. So if we just press space, and if we don't hit anything, that's where it rolls to. Press space again. If we go too soon, it'll sort of nudge this up a little bit, make a little noise on the tree. And we didn't get a best score there. Let's go with this one. Okay, so we've got a new best, and then this changes into yellow when it does. And we can press space to restart again. So this time I'll have 1 bounce. Let's see where this goes. So there is an arrow just to indicate where it is. And straight over. And then we've got the beach ball deflating there as well. That's pretty cool. And we've got a new best. I'll do 1 more. So this time I'll let it bounce 2 times. We can hold space to speed it along as well, just fast forward time. And we've got the crab there. Excellent. No pun intended there. Okay, so I'll come out of here now. And I'll just show you how I sort of made some of this. So I actually did all the drawing and artwork in Inkscape. It's all my own. It's actually very simple to do. I'm surprised at how quickly I put it all together. It's just basically just drawing shapes, putting outlines on them, and just bringing the shapes together basically. And drawing a few lines here, just crisscross it and things. I will just go over a few things that you didn't see on the gameplay video. So you can actually hit these pebbles, and they sort of just scatter apart. It's a little pebble tower. The sandcastle that can crumple. This is probably one of my favourite sounds. I love how if you do hit this pink flamingo inflatable, it'll sort of drop down and bounce up and down. We saw the ice cream cone and the bottle there. The seagull, you can actually get the egg right inside the beak, and he also squawks as well when it comes close. It's quite hard to hit the cola can, but it is possible, and that'll roll around. The deck chair will make a little springy sort of sound. The umbrella's a little bit bouncy. The kite, actually, the egg goes behind it, and then if you get it in the right place, it can actually rip a hole through here and then continue. We saw the balloon going up. It doesn't actually pop. If you do hit the balloon, it'll just sort of make a little bouncy kind of noise and carry on going. This will roll around if you hit it. I didn't actually have these strings on there. I left those out. The surfboard, I really like this surfboard that I made. Basically, if you hit this will drop down onto the floor. We've got the crab, so when the egg comes close, he'll try and cover his eyes up. And it's sort of the actual sound for the crab. It was made from a glass bottle, I think it was. And I think this was me just shaking some nuts or something like that. So we got a fisherman. I don't think we got that far, but if you do hit him, he'll say "Oi." He isn't very happy. And there's actually a hook here, and the fish can actually drop down and splash into the water. The seal will just make an O sort of noise. There's a guy sort of drowning. He'll sort of go no as he sort of, if you hit him. And we've got the shark fin over here as well. So if this is the last thing on the picture, if you do hit the egg on here, the egg will crack and then it'll fall probably this way into the sea. I don't know if it's possible to get past here. I was going to plan on doing like more things, like maybe an island or something like that. In fact, there's a lot of things that were going to be different. I wasn't let's go back over here. Oh yeah, so I was going to give the guy a nipple ring. I don't know what I was thinking there, but originally the main character, he was going to look like this, and I was going to do it going to start in like a playground sort of area, kind of influenced by a game on Newgrounds called Dad and Me, something I played on a long time ago. But I started drawing. This is the cat that I first started drawing, just putting some shapes together basically, and then I just kept on drawing more and more things. Got some ducks, and then I thought, okay, we'll start in a playground and have some swings and climbing frames and all kind of things like that. And then I thought, it could then go into a sort of a nature sort of park kind of thing, well, ponds and benches and maybe a water fountain. And then I thought, maybe it'll go into a road and have some cars. And and then it'd go to the beach. But I started drawing a crab, and I just got carried away drawing the beach, and I don't really think there was enough room to put all this sort of stuff in here. There's even a little mole over here as well. I was going to hit him, and then he sort of drops down his little hole. Originally as well, my game wasn't going to be called Egg Baguette, it was going to be called Fun Ball. And then it was just going to be a stick, and you hit a ball as far as you can. And then I changed it into an egg shape, because I thought, it'll be more interesting. Get some more interesting bounces, and it'll look cool just sort of spinning around. But I know after Fun Ball, I think I was going to call it Anarchy. Didn't really get very far with that sort of idea, but I was going to make it so instead of having the distance, it's just going to be how much damage a person can do. He's going to be like a rebel kind of guy. You just smashes car windows, and maybe it goes in a house or something, breaks a chandelier, and all things like that. But yeah, that was just in the sort of initial planning phase, and then I just came up with this idea of having an egg baguette. I think I must have been inspired by actually eating an egg baguette, I think. But yeah, so I actually live really close to the beach, so I should have been able to get a lot of the sounds, especially the seagull, but I did find that just trying to record one seagull is just impossible, because they always come in a lot of seagulls together, and also the wind as well. I couldn't get a very clear sort of crisp sound. So, but yeah, most of the sounds were my own, particularly like the kite sound that I made, where it has like a little rip. That was actually made by a bit of tape, just ripping the tape off my sort of jeans, basically. So yeah, that's probably all I want to say about this. I mean, I could keep going on and on, but let's get back to round 6 and have a little look at what other people created. So in this round there was 11 entries, and I did make a little prediction in my head. I didn't write anything down as to who the final 5 would be, just in my opinion only. So I felt like Galactic Enterprise by JJ and Friends would come in first place. I think that they'd get 2 in a row. I then felt like One Punch Beat by Federico Calciera will come in second place. And then I felt like Little Alien by Kingjaw would be in third place. And fourth place will go to Skullgore by Dev Pirates. And a bit of wishful, maybe hopeful thinking, I did think that I would come in fifth place. But I'll show you the results and see how I got on. So, as always, my predictions are wrong. But Little Alien, really, really good game. I knew it'd be very high up. It's really, really, really awesome game. Really good use of the sound effects with the gameplay. Then second place was Jazz Dash. Third place was One Punch Beat. Fourth place was The Time We Have. Fifth place was the Galactic Enterprise. And also fifth place is my game, Egg Baguette. So only five game developers can go through to the final round. So we have a bit of a tie. So it went to the judges, and there was 3 votes for Galactic Enterprise and 2 votes for my game. So unfortunately I didn't go through, but I am glad that I didn't, because this game, Galactic Enterprise, that really wowed me. I honestly thought it would be first place. Really, really good game. Definitely 5 out of 5 in my opinion. So let's have a little look at how it broke down. So there was 6 ratings, and so you can see that three of the judges gave 50%, and I'm assuming 2 gave 33 and 1 person gave 60. So 3 gave 3 stars, 2 gave 4 stars, and 1 gave 5 stars. There's a little bit of feedback as well. Really appreciate all the feedback I got. So fun game, interesting interactions. Yeah, I really like that. So yeah, that is the end for me. But it's been a really good journey, and really enjoyed making all the games and playing all of them, and I feel like I've learnt a lot from both myself and from playing all the other games. Certainly come a long way in my opinion. I started making, this is my first game jam, and to start with almost 100 people and then finish in 6th place, that's pretty incredible in my opinion. Never expected that. I would have loved to get through to the final, but I don't think I would have won anyway, to be honest. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Hope you enjoy the game. I'm gonna put a link in the description so that you can play my game if you want to, and the results for the final, I'll try and put those up on my comments in about a month's time, probably a bit after a month. And just for interest, the last round is to create a game based on another game that another developer has created. So it'll be really interesting to see what people make. I know if I did get through to the final, I know which ones I would have probably chosen. So I've got a few in mind. But yeah, really looking forward to how it all ends. And yeah, that's all I want to say really. It's hopefully get to see everybody in GDKO 2023, but shall have to see. Alright, thank you for watching everyone. Alright, hope you enjoy your night. Bye bye.